Today, you're going to see the top 5 objections that companies have when it comes to investing in paid media. And these are common objections that we hear all the time. And if you've had these concerns, you're definitely not alone. But I'm going to let you in on a little secret. While these objections are valid, they're also not true. I'm Mike Trettenjack. I'm the Vice President here at Titan Growth. And today, we're going to uncover why you shouldn't let these common objections hold you back from more revenue opportunities and potential. Before I get started on these objections, a quick word. So I've been in this business for a long time, and these are the top 5 concerns and objections that we've heard over and over again. And I truly feel that these concerns can prevent companies from lucrative paid media opportunities. So today I really want to provide some insight to help companies overcome some of these objections and open themselves up for more opportunity, but most importantly, more revenue. With that, let's dive into our first objection, which is paid media is too expensive. Let's start with a scenario. This will give you some perspective. So if I said, listen, you give me $10 now, I'll give you 20 back tomorrow. That'd be a great deal, right? So what if I said, okay, you give me $100 and I'll give you 10,000 back tomorrow, or maybe even more? Well, you'd be taking that deal all day long for your business. But guess what? Option 2, that's 1,000% more expensive than that first option. So expense can oftentimes hold companies back from realizing greater profit potential. So what's key is to focus on that ROI, not just a hard cost. And at the end of the day, if it's working and bringing you revenue, the cost shouldn't matter. Now, that's not to say that there isn't risk involved when you're considering allocating a new budget or increasing an existing budget. So budgeting the wrong campaigns or in the wrong ads or managed by the wrong people, that can absolutely be wasted quickly. So I firmly stand behind the fact that expensive is relative. And if you're bringing in a good ROI, it's really important that that budget is managed well. So that ties us nicely into our next objection. So objection number 2, we can just automate our ad campaigns with technology or software. Well, automation is a fantastic tool, but it's not a replacement for a skilled team. So here's what automation can do, just to give you some points here. It can enhance research and testing so analysts can make quicker decisions. Absolutely. It can handle low-level optimization so account managers can focus on big picture strategies. But here's what automation cannot do. It can't plan the strategy that determines performance. It can't research and target who your exact audience looks like for your company and your reach. It can't craft compelling ads. It can't keep track of sales cycles, competitor activity, or even seasonal shifts. It cannot look at the day-to-day prioritization of the spend allocation in that budget. So the truth is, automation is an enhancement, not a replacement. And if you want to be successful, you still need that human touch, and top performing campaigns will leverage both a combination of automated tools and processes, but also, most importantly, skilled analysts. So diving into objection number 3, we can do it in-house for cheaper. We have someone here that knows ads. Well, if you bring those ads in-house and do it more affordably, that's a double win, so go for it. Oh, but the question remains, can you do it as good, if not better? If you can do that, that's awesome, go for it. But what you might find is the cost that it takes to employ a paid media team is actually more expensive than outsourcing to an agency in many instances. And the alternative? You take your paid media campaigns in-house without investing in the resources you would find at an agency level. And you very well may see ROI decreases and budget waste. And that can be a slippery slope when you're looking at managing paid media. So at the end of the day, pencil out the cost for what it is for an in-house team versus what you would get if you outsource it to an experienced team, and also weigh the risks and the rewards when you're making that switch. And if you have any questions, of course, reach out to us. We'll give you some candid answers on what a full-service paid media team looks like and also what it costs. So objection number 4, is committing to an agency too much of a risk? Choosing an agency is most definitely a commitment, but committing to an agency, a reputable one, is not risky if you've taken the necessary steps to really vet out your options and choose the agency that's the best fit for you. So the key is to find an agency that does a few things. Number 1, has a great track record of success. It also shares your partnership and mutual investment goals. They're a top-level partner with the networks that you want to advertise on, Google, Facebook, LinkedIn, whatever it might be, but also they have an experienced team. So find a company that is a partner and mutually invested in your success, and you'll be on the right track. So diving into objection number 5, I don't want to change the status quo. So maybe your agency relationship turned out not to be the best. And maybe it's not anything dire. Maybe your ROI is stagnated, or the agency hasn't been all that involved in trying new techniques. Or maybe you're feeling complacent. It's easy to get stuck in that rut. But there is always room for improvement. And if you're not happy with the results that you're seeing now, don't be afraid to jump ship and look at new horizons. There's always opportunities elsewhere. So yes, there may be a learning curve when switching to another agency, but reputable agencies are savvy at making these switches. They do it all the time. They can make it seamless and make sure that you're communicating your expectations during that transition. So there you have it, the top 5 most common paid media objections that we get all the time. And I hope this gave you some additional insight. And of course, if you want even more information, check out the content, the blog, the written post that we have linked in the comments below. And we appreciate it. Take care.